Now we see question number 3 in the figure DE parallel to BC. So here clearly angle A is the common angle and angle D is equal to angle E. By A is similar to both the triangles are similar. Triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC by AA similarity criterion. AA similarity criterion. Now here let us take the corresponding sides. Here the question is finding x. So BC is required. So let us take here AD by here AB is equal to DE by BC. DE by BC. And here AE by AC. AE by AC. Now let us substitute all the known values. Here AD is given as 3. So let us take 3 by AB means A to B, this total 3 plus 2 is 5. So here AB is 5 and DE that is given as 4 and BC we do not know, that is given as x, that is to be found. Now let us do cross multiplication. Here it is 3 into x is 3x equal to 5 4s are 20. So x equal to 20 by 3, it is around 6.67 so on. So it's actually 6.66 so on. Now from the answers you see it can be get adjusted to 6 point. Here you see the next one is more than 5. So here 1 can be added to this. So it is 6.7 centimeter. From the options you see option D is the right answer. Now we see here question number 9. The length of an altitude of an equilateral triangle whose side is A. So here let us draw an equilateral triangle with the side A. Let us name it as ABC. Here this is A, AB is A, AC is A. If we draw one perpendicular, that is nothing but altitude, here in an equilateral triangle altitude also acts as the median. So D will be the midpoint. So here this portion will be A by 2 and this also will be A by 2. So A can be splitted or divided equally since D is the midpoint as well as angle D is the 90 degrees. So here AD can be called median, also altitude. So here length of altitude means we are asked to find the AD. Now let us take this triangle ADB. So here I am drawing. Let us consider triangle ADB. Here is A, here is D and here is B. This is here A and this is A by 2. Let us apply Pythagoras theorem which says that AB square hypotenuse square equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides means AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square. Let us substitute the values. AB square nothing but A square. AD square that is what we need to find and BD square is A by 2 whole square means A square by 2 square. 2 square is 4. Right. Let us send A square by 4 this side. So here already A square is there. A square minus A square by 4. This is nothing but AD square. 4 into A square 4A square. 4A square minus A square is 3A square divided by 4 is nothing but AD square. Here we are asked to find AD. So AD is nothing but taking square roots. Root 3 will be root 3 only. Root A square is A and root 4 is 2. So here root 3 A by 2. So root 3 A by 2. Option C is A root 3 by 2 nothing but root 3 A by 2. So option C is the right answer. Now let us see question number 10. Which of the following statement is false? All isosceles triangles are similar. This is true. All isosceles triangles are similar. Because you see for example here two triangles you take whose sides are 2. Here 2. Another triangle you can take 3 and 3. So here 2 by 3 equal to 2 by 3 and this is the common angle. So by SAS similarity criterion both the triangles are similar. This is true. All circles are similar. This is also true. And here all quadrilaterals. Suppose here quadrilateral should have only 4 sides. See, one of them can be parallelogram, and another one may be square, another one may be rectangle, another one may be rhombus, so another one may be trapezium. You just observe here all are quadrilaterals but they are not similar. So here it is given that all quadrilaterals are similar, that is false. So here option B is right answer for this question 10. Now we see question number 13. In the given figures, these are the given figures, the measure of angle x is. Let us see here which kind of triangles these are. Here if you observe carefully, 7 here becomes 14. Means 7 into 2 becomes 14 here. Same way 3 root 3 into 2 becomes 6 root 3. 4.2 into 2 becomes here 8.4. Means by S similarity axim both the triangles are similar. So let us write, here we get QR by QR, you see here XY. QR by XY is equal to RP here 3 root 3. See, 3 root 3 means 6 root 3. So here RP becomes, here RP is XZ. Actually QR is XY and again RP, that 3 root 3 becomes XZ. So here we can write XZ is equal to PQ by here ZY. So here I am writing it as ZY, right. So by S similarity criterion, we can say that triangle PQR similar to, here we need to be very careful. See here PQ 4.2, after 4.2 I went to 7. So after 8.4 I should go to 14, double of 4 is 8.4, clear. So here I started with 4.2, its corresponding value is 8.4. So ZYX, see 4.2 then 7, 8.4 then 14 and then 3 root 3 and then 6 root 3. So ZYX triangle ZYX, these two triangles are similar. Now we know that their corresponding sides are proportional. So already we got it. So because of that we got the triangles are similar. We know that their corresponding angles are equal. So we can write that here you see corresponding angles means Z equal to P. Angle Z is equal to angle P. Angle P is already given as 60. So Z is 60. And angle Y is equal to angle Q. That is given as 70. And angle X equal to angle R, the third one, angle R, that is not given, that is to be found, right. Now from triangle XYZ or from triangle PQR, whatever you want you can take it. Now from triangle XYZ, by the angle sum property, here I am writing in short, ASP means angle sum property I am writing, angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z is 180, sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180. Now let us write angle X as it is because we do not know it. Angle Y is 70 and angle Z is 60 degrees equal to 180 degrees. Now here angle X equal to 180 minus this sum. This is 70 plus 60 is 130. Send 130 that side. 180 minus 130 is 50 degrees. So finally angle X equal to 50 degrees. From the options you see option D is the right answer. Now we see question number 23. The area of a right angle triangle is 40 square centimeter and its perimeter is 40 centimeter. Here you understand the given area is 40 square centimeter and perimeter also 40 centimeter. Then the question is that length of its hypotenuse is. So here let us draw a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. Here let us consider this as the base B and this is the height H, right. Now the hypotenuse will be under root. Let us consider this triangle as ABC, a right angle at B. So here for finding AC, that is under root AB square plus BC square by Pythagoras theorem, or we can say in other words B square plus H square. So here we should find under root B square plus H square. This is what to be found now. This is what we have to find, under root B square plus H square. For this the given clue is that area of the triangle is 40 square centimeter, means area of the triangle formula we know, half into base into height. So half into base into height is given as 40. From this B into H is equal to, let us do cross multiplication, 2 into 40 is 80. So let us take it as equation number 1. And also given perimeter is 40. Perimeter means, see here we need to add all B plus H plus under root B square plus H square, that is 40. See here I am writing B plus H plus under root B square plus H square is also 40 because this is the perimeter, perimeter is given as 40. This is equation number 2. Now we solve 1 and 2 so that we will get the value under root B square plus H square. As here place is not sufficient, so I would like to do this problem here down. Now here I am writing what is given. Here you see, we have b, here b plus h plus under root b square plus h square is, here it is given perimeter nothing but 40. So let us send b plus h that side. So it becomes under root b square plus h square is equal to 40 minus of this b plus h, right? Now we do squaring on both the sides. In short, I am writing SBS as I don't have place here. Squaring on both the sides. So when we square both the sides, what happens? Here this square and root get cancelled. This side will get b square plus h square, right? And here it is a minus b whole square, in which 40 will act as a and this will act as b. Now a minus b whole square formula, a square means 40 square, that is 1600, plus b square means b plus h whole square, a square plus b square over minus 2ab minus 2 into a into b. 2 into 40 is 80, minus 80 into b is minus 80b, minus 80 into h is minus 80h. Now here let us expand this b square plus h square also. Here I am writing once again its continuation, I am writing here. So b square plus h square, that is left side I am writing as it is. Here this is 1600 also I am writing, and here I would like to expand this one in the form of again a plus b whole square. Here a means b, b means h. Okay. So here a square means b square plus b square means h square plus 2ab means 2bh minus 80b minus 80h, minus 80b minus 80h. Now here if you understand carefully, here you observe, here is equal to is there, same terms can be cancelled, b square, h square, they get cancelled. Now here let us send minus 80b minus 80h towards the left side, so they become positive. 80b plus 80h is equal to, here what left over value 1600 plus 2bh, 2 into already bh value from equation 1, here we made it ready, bh is 80, so let us substitute that 80 here. So in place of bh I am writing 80, since already we have from equation 1 we have bh is 80. Now here I would like to simplify further, that is here 80 plus 80b plus 80h is equal to 1600 plus this is 160, so 1760. Now I am going to divide every term with 80. So here I am continuing. 80 1 are 80, so it is b, plus here 80 1 are 80, so it is h, is equal to 1760 by 80, 1760 by 80, 0 0 cancel, 176 by 80 is 22. Okay, 8 2 is 16, 8 2 is 16, 22. So we have b plus h is 22. And already BH value is ready, BH is 80, BH is 80 from equation 1, right? Now here the question is that again you consider this one, again let us do squaring on both sides, again squaring on both sides. Now here we get a square means b square plus b square means h square plus 2ab means 2bh is equal to 22 square is 484. Now here b square plus h square equal to 484 minus 2 times bh, already bh is 80, 2 times bh is 160. Here b square plus h square is 484 minus 160 is 324, right? So now actually we are asked to find under root b square plus h square. So under root b square plus h square is equal to under root 324, nothing but plus or minus 18. Here plus 18 can be taken because length should not be negative, length should be positive. So here finally we get under root b square plus h square as 18 centimeter. Now here let us see the options now. Here let us see question number 23. Options you see here under root b square is 18 centimeter. So finally we get here 18 centimeter as the answer. So option B is the right answer for this question. Now we see question number 24. In an equilateral triangle, side 3 centimeter, length of the altitude. Actually there are two methods. So first one, let us do the first method. Here for example here this is 3 root 3, then this side will be 3 root 3 by 2. 3 root 3 by 2. This is also 3 root 3 by 2 because altitude becomes median also in an equilateral triangle. So here let us take AD as the altitude, AB is given as 3 root 3. Now here we can apply Pythagoras theorem for the small triangle ADB. So here you want AD square. AD square is nothing but hypotenuse square, that is AB square, minus the side square, that is BD square. So we can substitute the values and we can simplify. AB square is 3 root 3 whole square minus BD square is 3 root 3 by 2 whole square. Now here I am taking 3 root 3 as common, 3 root 3 whole square I am taking as common. Now here it is 1 minus this is 1 by 2 square means 1 by 4, right. Now here 3 root 3, 3 square is 9, 3 root 3 square 3, 9 3 are 27. So here I am writing 27 into 4 1 are 4, 4 minus 1 3. So 3 by 4, 27 into 3 by 4. Now here it is 81 by 4. It is 81 by 4. Actually what is this 81 by 4? AD square. So here we get AD square is equal to 81 is 9 square by 4 is 2 square. Let us take the square root both the sides. So AD is 9 by 2. 9 by 2 means 4.5 centimeter. From the options you see option C is the right answer. Here I don't have plus. Here I am writing option C is the right answer. And the same problem can be done in another way. There is a direct formula. Altitude of an equilateral triangle formula. Root 3 by 2 times A. A is side. Root 3 by 2 times side. Side is 3 root 3. This is the direct formula of the altitude for an equilateral triangle. So here 3 root 3 into root 3. Let us write 3 as it is into root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 into 3 by 2, 9 by 2, 9 by 2 is 4.5 centimeter. So by this way also you will get 4.5. Here also you will get 4.5. Anyway 4.5 centimeter is the right answer. Now we see question number 26. A man steadily goes 10 meters due east and then 24 meters due north. What is the distance from the starting point? See here this problem you can easily remember the directions. Here I would like to draw a small just I try to make you to understand this one. This is what our just imagine that this is our India map. So that if we make here it has 4 parts, it will be like this. Let us consider this as the origin. See, this is east, this is North India, this is South India, this is West India, and here opposite north South India. So now this is the starting point, you can keep in your mind. Now see 10 meters due east. So from here 10 meters he walked due east 10 meters. And from this point due north means north should go up. So here this is 24 meters. From here it is 24 meters due north. Now the question is that what is the distance from the starting point? So this distance is asked. For example, you can take starting one as A, this as B, and the final question is C. We are asked to find AC. AC is the question mark. So let us apply here Pythagoras theorem. As we know, AC square is equal to AB square means 10 square plus BC square, that is 24 square. So let us substitute the values here. AC square is equal to, here I am writing, AC square is equal to 10 square is 100 plus 24 square is 576. So on adding you will get 676. This is nothing but 26 square. So on taking square roots, both the squares can be removed. So here finally AC equal to 26 meters because these two are meters. See, option B is the right answer. Now we see question number 27. In the given figure, angle BAC 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees. And also AD perpendicular BC means this is 90 and this side if you see this is also 90. Right. Now here which one is correct? Let us understand here that if we compare the triangles, those are from triangle and another triangle. Here before writing these alphabets, I would like to tell you a small thing that actually I want to compare the triangle ABD and ACD. Here If we take triangle BAC, bigger triangle BAC, then this complete angle is 90. That means B plus C is 90, in which angle B is 90 minus C. This is 90 degrees minus C, because here B plus C is 90. Now let us take the triangle ADC. In this triangle ADC, already angle D is 90. So this angle, see only this portion. So angle A plus angle C is 90, from which here this can be done taken as 90 minus C again. Is it clear? Now let us compare these two triangles from triangle ADB and ADC. Which angles are equal? Here angle D is common, so I am writing D in the middle. So here D, here also middle D. Now in this triangle angle B, in this triangle angle A, so here I am taking B, starting position here I am taking B. So here I am taking starting position as A. Now here in this triangle BDA, it is D, okay, BDA, and this triangle is ADC. So let us compare these two triangles. So just now how I said, the same way you can follow it. So in this triangle angle B, we can say that angle ABD is equal to, in this triangle angle A, angle CAD. This is 90 degrees minus C each. So these two angles are equal. And in this triangle angle D, both are 90 degrees each. So since two pairs of angles are equal, so by AA similarity criterion, we can say that triangle BDA is similar to triangle ADC. Now when two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in proportion. So here if I take first two terms BD, here the corresponding one is AD, and here last two terms DA, can we written as AD again? DA means AD. Here last two terms DC means CD. Now we do cross multiplication. See, since the triangles are similar, we can take the corresponding sides are proportional. Here one more side also can be taken. That is what here you see. If I take BA means AB, here AC will come. BA means AB, here AC will come. Here this is not at all, means we are not going to use it. So let us skip it. Now let us do cross multiplication. Here BD into CD, I am just doing the cross multiplication. BD into CD equal to AD into AD, nothing but AD square. Let us check the options here. See, BD into CD equal to AD square. So option C is the right answer. The sum of the squares of diagonals of a parallelogram is equal to the sum of the squares of its sides. Now the question is the sum of the squares of the diagonals of a parallelogram. So here let us consider a parallelogram ABCD. So name it as A, B, C and then D. Now here let us draw perpendiculars from D to AB and also from C to AB. Name them as F and E. Right. Now here we need to prove that. Here let us write to prove. The sum of the squares of the diagonals, here diagonals you see, AC is one of the diagonals and BD is the other diagonal. So sum of their squares means AC square plus BD square should be equal to sum of the squares of the all the sides of parallelogram, means AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square. Right. Now here let us see construction. Already we have done it. CE perpendicular to AB, also DF perpendicular to AB. Now let us start the proof. Right. Now since ABCD is a parallelogram, we know that AB is equal to CD, opposite sides are equal, and BC is equal to AD. Now here you see, since both make 90 degrees, so it can be taken as a rectangle in which here we know that CD and EF are also equal. CD is equal to EF. By comparing these two, we can say AB is equal to EF also. So these can be used further. Now let us start from triangle ACE. Consider triangle ACE. This is the triangle, that is a right angle triangle. So let us apply Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to here AE square plus CE square. AE square plus CE square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Right. Now we can write AE as AB plus BE whole square. This is AB plus BE whole square. Let us write CE square as it is. Now let us expand this one by using A plus B whole square. So A square means AB square plus B square means BE square plus 2AB into BE plus here the CE square. This is nothing but AC square. Let us take it as equation number 1. Right. Now here compare the triangles AFD means this one AFD, also BEC by comparing these two triangles. So from triangle AFD and triangle BEC, angle F is equal to angle E, that is right angle. See, this is right angle, and already we know AD equal to BC, they can be acted as hypotenuse, and here DF equal to CE, so it will be side. So by RHS congruency both the triangles are similar. So from this triangle by RHS similarity or congruency, by RHS congruency axiom, we can say that triangle AFD is congruent to triangle BEC. So by CPCT we can say that AF is equal to BE. Okay, so let us keep it aside, it will be helpful for us. Now we consider triangle DFB. Triangle DFB, this is the triangle. Here angle F is 90 degrees, so let us apply Pythagoras theorem again. So here BD square is equal to DF square plus BF square. DF square plus BF square. So again DF can be written as CE. So let us write this as CE square plus BF square. BF can be written as EF minus EB. BF is EF minus EB. So EF minus EB. EB means BE also. EB can be written as BE also. Now let us simplify here further. So here we get CE square, let us write as it is. Here A minus B whole square. Before that, already here we see AB equal to EF. So EF can be replaced with AB minus BE whole square, since EF equal to AB. Now here let us apply A minus B whole square. A square means AB square plus B square means BE square minus 2AB into BE. This is what BD square, right? This is equation number 2. Now here let us observe we are in need of AC square plus BD square. Now let us take LHS. Okay. Now consider LHS left hand side, that is AC square plus BD square. That is already AC square we got earlier, equation number 1. So let us copy the full, that is AB square plus BE square plus 2AB into BE plus CE square, plus for which this is to be added CE square plus AB square plus BE square minus 2AB into BE. Now here this is the positive term, this is the negative term, they get cancelled. Now here we get AB square plus AB square means 2 times AB square plus BE square plus BE square 2 times BE square plus CE square plus CE square 2 times CE square. So here let us write 2AB square as it is, and then in these two let us take 2 common. This is BE square plus CE square, right? Now here let us see the figure. BE square plus CE square can be written as BC square since it is right angle triangle by Pythagoras theorem. So here let us write 2AB square as it is, and this is 2 times BC square because BE square plus CE square is BC square. Now since by Pythagoras theorem in triangle BEC, right? Now 2AB square I am writing as AB square plus AB square. BC square I am writing as 2BC square also BC square plus BC square, right? Now here already we know AB square can be written as, in a parallelogram, AB square can be written as CD square and 1 BC square can be written as AD square. So let us conclude now. This AB square I am writing as CD square, BC square I am writing as it is, this BC square I am writing as AD square. Now here let us write in order. It is AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square. This is nothing but RHS, right? Therefore here we get LHS is equal to RHS. That means here we can conclude that. Let us see the statement once again. That is, the sum of the squares of the diagonals of a parallelogram is equal to the sum of the squares of its sides. This is how we can prove the theorem. As we have seen the proof of this theorem, so this statement is also true. Since A and B both are true, option A is the right answer for the question 30th one. Now we see question number 31. Swimmer in distress. A lifeguard located 20 meters from the water spots a swimmer in distress. Actually here diagram is given, but that is not at all visible. Here for our convenience I am going to draw and show you once again. For example, here this is the seashore, border of the water. Here lifeguard is located 20 meters. So here you can take the distance between these two. This is 20 meters. So A is the position of the lifeguard. Now here he observed that a swimmer in distress. This swimmer is 30 meters from the shore and 100 meters east of the lifeguard. As you know, east means right side. So here 100 meters. So this is 100. From here he is about 30 meters. So here this is 30 meters. Now this is 100. Okay. Suppose the lifeguard runs and then swims to the swimmer in direct line. So here let us join these two directly. So here I would like to try to join them directly. So here we can make a straight line. So directly he reached the swimmer. Just imagine that this is straight line. Okay, right. Now as shown in the given figure, actually this figure is given here. Okay, if you understand carefully, see this is the shore and here till here it is given till here. So this is what his position and this is what lifeguard, and here from here to here there is a straight line is given. This is given like this actually, that is not visible here properly. So this is 20 as I have shown here, and this is 30 and this is 100. Here it is 100. Let us take this point. Okay, for example this distance as x and this will be 100 minus x. So consider this as A, B, C and this as D, E and again C. How far east from his original position he will enter the water? That means here we are asked to find x. Here the question is that finding x. Here hint is given, find the value of x in the sketch. So this is x, means this will be 100 minus x because this total is 100. Now here if you understand carefully, observe carefully here, angle B is 90, angle E is 90. And here these two are vertically opposite angles. Clearly by AA similarity these two triangles are similar. So here I am writing by AA similarity criterion we can say that triangle ABC similar to, see for A here D matched, triangle D, for B here E, C, these two triangles are similar. So their corresponding sides are proportional. Let us consider the corresponding sides as, here you see, if I take AB, for the corresponding one is DE is equal to BC, the corresponding one is EC or CE, right. Now here actually we can write AC by CD also, but here we are not going to use it, that's why I did not write it. So I am substituting the values. AB is 20 by here DE is 30 is equal to BC is X and EC is 100 minus X. Now let us simplify this. As I don't have place here, I am writing here, right. So 30 into X is 30X, cross multiplication, it's very simple. 20 into 100 is 20 into 100 is 2000. 20 times 100 means 2 more zeros will be, okay, adding here in this way. Minus 20 into X is minus 20X. So let us send negative 20X this side, become positive. 30 plus 20 is 50. 50 times X is 2000. Then X is 2000 by 50, nothing but 40 meters. Here all the measurements are in meters, so 40 meters. Finally here option B is the right answer. Now we see question number 34. In triangle ABC, AD perpendicular to BC and D is a point lies on BC such that 2BD equal to 3CD. Then the time AB square equal to, some options are given. As I don't have place here, I am going to do the problem here. So consider triangle ABC. Here I am taking this as the triangle ABC. So here A, here is B and here is C. Here AD perpendicular to BC. So here is D, that is 2DB equal to 3CD. So let us bring CD here. So DB by CD will be, let us send 2 there, 3 by 2. So DB will be 3 times, means I am taking this as 3x, and DC will be 2 times, so this will be 2x. So the total will be 5x, right. Now here the question is that AB square. Here if you observe carefully, there are 2 right angle triangles, one is ADB, another is ADC. So I am going to apply for the first triangle Pythagoras theorem as well as the second triangle also. Now here when we take the triangle ADB, here I am writing from triangle ADB by Pythagoras theorem, we can say AB square hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square, means AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square, here BD is 3x, 3x whole square is 9x square, right. So from this I am going to find AD square. AD square is equal to, let us send 9x square this side, that is AB square minus 9x square. Take it as equation number 1. Now I am going to take the another right angle triangle, that is triangle ADC. In this triangle, again same by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. AD square plus CD square. CD is 2x, so 2x whole square is 4x square. I am sending 4x square this side. Again AD square is equal to AC square minus 4x square. Now this is equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2 if we compare, one also AD square is this much, second one also AD square is this much. So these two will be equal. So here AB square minus 9x square is equal to AC square minus 4x square, right. Let us bring AC square this side, let us send 9x square that side. Then here, or else let us keep only AB square this side because we want only AB square. Send 9x square that side, that becomes AC square minus 4x square plus 9x square becomes plus 5x square. Now here a small thing what I need to do here, just I multiply this one with 5 and divide with 5. So just multiply and divide with 5. Now here we get, here I am writing AB square is equal to AC square, I am writing as it is, plus 5 5 is 25x square, 25x square by 5. Now here I am writing this as AC square as it is, 25x square nothing but 5x whole square. 5x is nothing but BC. So it is BC square by 5. So finally AB square equal to AC square plus BC square by 5. If we write it carefully, clearly AB square equal to, here AC square plus 1 by 5 times BC square. See, exactly option B is suitable. AB square is equal to AC square plus 1 by 5 BC square. So option B is the right answer. Now we see case study questions. In that case study 1, Vijay is trying to find the average height of a tower near his house. He is using the properties of similar triangles. The height of Vijay's house, if 20 meters, when Vijay house casts a shadow 10 meter long on the ground. At the same time, the tower casts a shadow 50 meters long on the ground, and the house of Ajay casts 20 meter shadow on the ground. Now this is the given data. Now the question is that what is the height of the tower? Let us here draw a suitable small figures here. You see, for example, here it indicates Vijay house. Okay, it indicates Vijay house, whereas here this is tower, and here this is Ajay house, Okay, here I am writing the letters as here this is V for Vijay, T for tower, and A for Ajay. Now here let us write the given data. Here Vijay house is 20 meter when Vijay house casts shadow 10 meter. So here let us assume that here is the sun, position of sun. So if it is 20 meters and the shadow is 10 meters. Now at the same time, if the tower shadow is 50 meters, it is 50, then here we have to find the height of the tower. So here clearly all the angles, okay, are 90 degrees. Here I am taking this as, for example, A, B, C. A, B, C as Vijay's house, P, Q, R as the tower. Here X, Y, Z as the Ajay house. So A, B, C over here P, Q, R. It is X, Y, Z. Clearly here if you observe, angle B, angle Q, angle Y, each one is 90 degrees. And here in the same instance, angle Z, angle R, angle C, they make the same angles of elevation with the sun at the same instance. So by A similarity, all the three triangles are similar first of all. Now here, when they are similar, their corresponding sides are proportional. So let us apply the property, that is 20 by H equal to 10 by 50. Let us do simplification here. That is, here it is 10 1s are 10, 10 5s are 50. Now let us do cross multiplication. Here we get H 1s are H is equal to 20 into 5, 100. As everything in meters, so this is also 100 meters. So H equal to 100 meters. So option C is the right answer. Now we see question number 37. What will be the length of the shadow of the tower when Vijay's house casts a shadow of 12 meter? Here shadow is BC. So here it is given BC as 12 meters. Now here the question is that what length of the shadow of the tower? That is QR. QR is to be found. Clear? So remaining data can be used as it is. As we know here, we can write it as AB by PQ. Here AB is 20. So first let us write it, AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. Okay, this is fixed. The values may be changed, but this is fixed. Now let us substitute the values. AB, here AB it is 20. We can use the 20 as it is, divided by here PQ we got H as 100. So 20 by 100 is equal to BC is given as 12 in this case, by QR is to be found. Now let us do simplification. Here this is 20 1s are 20 and 25s are 100. Now let us do cross multiplication. So we get QR 1s are QR is equal to 5 into 12 is 60. So 60 meters. Option D is the right answer. Now we see question number 38. What is the height of Ajay house? Actually in the given data, if you observe carefully here, in the given data it is given that Ajay house, the house of Ajay casts 20 meter shadow. So here earlier we did not write it in the figure. So now we are writing this is 20 meters. YZ is 20 meters. This is the shadow. Now the question is that what is the height of Ajay house, means XY is to be found. Now here the question is that XY is the question mark. Already we know all the three triangles are similar. So we can take their corresponding ratios. So ratios of the sides, PQ by here XY is equal to here QR by YZ. QR by YZ. Now let us substitute the values. PQ is 100, we found it, by XY that is what we have to find. Write XY as it is equal to here this is QR is 50 divided by YZ is 20. Now here let us do cancellation, that is here directly we can cancel numerator 50 1s are 50, 50 2s are 100. So now let us do cross multiplication. Here we get XY 1s are XY is equal to 20 into 2 40 meters. So 40 meters, option B is the right answer. Now here let us see next question, that is question number 39. When a tower cast shadow 40, here tower cast shadow, the tower is QR, it is given that QR is 40, it can be used. If it is 40, then the question is that at the same time what will be the length of the shadow of the Ajay house, that is YZ. YZ is question mark. Now here let us write the same formula, that is since both are similar triangles, since all the three triangles are similar triangles, so we can write the corresponding sides. So here I am writing once again, PQ by XY is equal to QR by YZ. PQ by XY equal to QR by YZ. Let us substitute the values now. Here PQ already we found, that is 100 by XY. Here XY height of the Ajay house, that is already we found earlier, that is 40. XY is 40. So let us write 40 is equal to QR, it is given now 40 by here YZ. Let us write YZ as it is, that is to be found now here. Let us do cross multiplication. Before that we will do cancellation. Here 0 0 cancel, right? This is 4 2 2s are 2 5s are 2 2s are 2 5s are. Here numerator can be cancelled, that is 5 1s are 5 8s are. Let us do cross multiplication now. YZ 1s are YZ is equal to 2 8s are 16. So 16 meters. See from options, option A is the right answer. Now we see question number 40. When the tower casts a shadow 40 meter, tower shadow is QR. So here it is given that QR is 40 meter. At the same time, what will be the length of the shadow of Vijay house? Vijay house shadow is BC, that is to be found now. BC is question mark. Now here as we know, these two triangles are similar. So let us take the corresponding sides. So here AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. BC by QR. Now let us substitute the values. Here AB can be taken as 20 meter. So AB is 20 meter by corresponding PQ is H already we found, it is 100 is equal to BC is to be found now. Let us write BC as it is. And here QR can be taken as 40, that is given. Now here before simplification let us do cancellation. This is 20 1s are 20, 25s are. Denominators can be cancelled, 5 1s are 5 8s are. 5 8s are. Now here let us do cross multiplication. BC 1s are BC is equal to 8 1s are 8. So 8 meters. From the options you see, option D is the right answer. Now we see question number 49. That is, if two similar triangles have scale factor 5:3, which statement regarding the two triangles is true? When two triangles are similar, their perimeters, their altitudes, their medians and their angle bisectors all should have the same ratio. Only areas only to be in the ratio of 5 square by 3 square. Only that is for only for areas. Remaining all these should have the same ratio. Now let us see which ratio is equal to 5:3. That is the true. Here 15:1 is not equal to 5:3. So this is false. 25:15. Let us cancel with 5. 5 5s are 25 and 5 3s are 15. So here we get 5:3. So this is true. 10:4 when we divide with 2. This is 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So this is 5:2 but not 5:3. So this is false. 11:5 we can't simplify further. So 11:5 not equal to 5:3. So here from options you see option B is the right answer. Now